let's see. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Yo, what's up? How's it going? Can you guys hear me okay? Hope you guys are doing well. It's been like almost a month since I've hopped on, so I'm yeah. Let me double check my audio. Okay, it looks like it's coming through on my end. So yeah, I'm just doing like a basic rock, paper, scissors game for kind of warming up. It's been a long time since I've been back. Been a long time. Did you forget all the OpenGL stuff? No, I didn't forget it all. I'm definitely gonna have to like revisit and kind of refresh everything, but honestly, it was a much needed break. You know, I was so exhausted from just all the life changes, and I've realized just streaming on the weekends will just be much more better. It'll be much better for me and the channel and everything. So, bro, if I want to become a game dev, so can you give me a starting roadmap? Yeah. You know, the first thing with being a game dev is like you have to think about all the different parts of, if you're building a game by yourself, think about first of all like the art direction, the music, the programming, the art style, even like there's so many different parts. The story, you know, there's parts of a game that could really impact the way it's going to turn out. So my biggest suggestion is start very small. So like right here, I'm building rock, paper, scissors. It's a game. It's not really a UI based game right now, but it's something small and simple, and I'll work my way up to something bigger and more passionate and something I'll put my more time into. But I would just say like also make sure that you have a small scope to start and then increase. So have an idea, start very simple. Like right now I'm just doing rock, paper, scissors because it's like a really easy game, but I'm trying to make it a detailed and structured version of my own that, you know, feels unique to myself. And also practicing C++ and the things that I've learned. And yeah, weekend streams are nice. Also didn't want to, I have to go, one sec. Weekend streams are nice. I also didn't have time to start the lighting chapter. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely start the lighting chapter. Probably next week I'll probably do that. What's my profession? I'm a software engineer. I'm a full stack software engineer, so I do web dev mostly right now. That's why I'm doing C++ and game dev on the side for fun. So yeah, it's nice to have everybody back though. I need to go and I'm making a desk right now, and I need to go and apply another coat of polyurethane. It's the last one I need to do, so I'll take like 5 minutes. So I'll probably be right back. Will this be a terminal game or 2D rendered game? Right now, this is just a very simple warm up for me. So I mean, this rock paper scissors is just to kind of warm me up and get me back into C++ and understanding everything. The game that I'm going to be working on is going to be a 3D game, but I'm going to take my time in learning it. So I'll probably start with very simple 2D stuff. Yeah, I got a wood block that I'm finishing and woodworking right now and turning it into a desk. It's been a big project. That's what I've been doing when I've been gone. I'm working on I'm getting my setup all cleaned up. I'm getting my setup ready, which is awesome. But I'll be right back. I'm gonna just go finish that really quick, and then I'll probably be like 5 minutes. So you guys can stick around if you want, or come back in a few minutes. I don't mind. Dad vibes. No, dude. I mean, I am a dad, so it's a rite of passage at this point. But yeah. Anyways, I'll be right back. Give me like 5 to 10 minutes, and we'll get this stream going again. Thank you guys. Alright, I am back. Sorry that took so long. Hopefully you guys can hear me and see me. I'm working on a desk right now, and I'm really excited because, like, I'm finishing it, like, with sealant and stuff, and I stained it, so I'm really excited to see how it turns out. Okay, so I'm second screening while playing Mario Kart. Dude, heck yeah. Which Mario Kart are you playing? Are you playing Mario Kart 8 or one of the older ones, or one of the new, or the new one's Mario Kart World? Which one are you playing? Okay, so each player in this game forms one of 3 shapes. The winner will then be decided as per given the rules. 8, yeah, 8's the best. Are you playing it the Switch version? Rock versus scissors. Rock wins. Rock versus paper. Paper wins. Okay, so in the game itself, we need, like, I guess, what would a good method name be for? I'm trying to think of a good method name for, like, the actual action, maybe? Maybe I'll just call it, like, play. What is it called when player plays their shape in rock, paper, scissors? The action of a player throwing is called throwing or showing, their choice. So I guess I'll call it throw. So maybe we could do throw shape, which we're going to want to include our shape, and then our throw shape will include our choice, which I'm trying to think. We only need to take one of the player's choices, so it would be, I guess we could do just like int choice, because if, for now we can just set it as this, because the player's gonna choose between a menu option. So we can do that here in our game. We can say that there's int player choice, which we can just default that to 0 probably. And I'm just gonna call this player choice. That's gonna take, which it's just gonna, when we throw a shape, that is gonna, that's probably gonna return, let's see. Well, I guess we want this function to do the actual action of, like, and then we need something to calculate the points. So we have our player choice. We also need, I'm just gonna say uint, and then I'm gonna say points. Uint is unidentified. Is it u underscore int 64? I think it's just, maybe I need to include that actually. I think it's just uint. Oh wait, unsigned int. That's what it is. It's been a minute since I've used C++, if you can't tell. Studint.h. Does that just give us the uint handle? Ah, wait. Let me look this up. That gives us uint 8, 16, and 32. Oh, okay, so we probably only just need like 16, honestly. I'm guessing? Well, let's see. What uint data type would I use for points in the game? I'm guessing we would only need like a 16-bit. Uint 8 is the most efficient if the maximum score is 255 or less. Yeah, that would make sense. So uint 8. Then that way, that's right. Okay, so that goes up to 8. So 16 doubles that, 32 quadruples. Which uint 8, I believe, is just, yeah, 8-bit. So that uses 4 bytes on 32, so 8 bytes on 64, so 8 bits is 1 byte. So that takes up only 1 byte, which is nice. Okay, yeah, that's probably the best choice here. I probably should do the same thing here for player choice. Which smallest uint type. I hear compiler and OS optimized for 32-bit. Sleep time for me, good night, y'all. Hey, thanks for joining the stream, man. Have a good one. The smallest unsigned integer type in C++ is U8 underscore. Okay, so that's just a 1 byte. Yeah, I think that's smart, because we only need to store... A regular int stores way too much. That's 4 bytes, whereas this is just 1. Good design choice, I think, there. Yeah, compiler and OS optimized for 32. That makes sense. That's a much bigger number to deal with. Okay. Can you guys hear the music, by the way? Let me know. Sleep time for me, yeah. Okay, Okay. Yeah, so if we're throwing a shape in rock, paper, scissors, we're gonna take in a choice. So our choice should be between those 3 shape types. So we need a method to get our choice. So void, we'd want to get choice. And then set choice, we would want to do return well, I guess for setting our choice, we would take the player choice, and then we would return the shape. But this one, let's see, getters, C++. It's been a minute since I've done this, so. Get health, yeah, so set takes the parameter and get does not. But get is a constant. We should mark it as const. So I could just say getters, setters, game methods. And then here I could just say game variables. And then if we go to our player should just have a few things that, I guess, let's see, what attributes does a player have in rock, paper, scissors? So they have a selection, input handling, validation, result. Yeah, so the player doesn't store their points, but they do have a turn. So they have so we have our turn, and then I'll just set the turn as an integer so that we can keep track of that. But we also need a way to track whose turn it is. So, program uses standard. Yeah, I got that. Char variable. Gotcha. So that's actually a good point. So in our game, our player choice should actually just be, instead of an int, it should just be a char. So is there an unsigned char? Because char can hold a number as well. It's just a single character. So I'm wondering if that would even matter really here, but I guess we could just call this. Well, no, because if we do it as an integer, we can choose between rock, paper, or scissors. So we would need to be able to pass in the enumeration, so the type. So let me think about this more. Let me just get the main game menu set up, and that will help me a lot. So like I said, it's been a minute since I've done this. Does the game need to be object-oriented? I don't think it has to, but I'm just so used to object-oriented stuff that it helps me organize how things work in my brain. But honestly, if there's a better way with doing this in C++, I'm up for any sort of like suggestions. Because I could just make it functionally based to where we just pass everything through functions, but I just like to have it object oriented to pass everything around, mainly for readability. I guess that's just what I'm so used to with C++, you know? Is it supposed to be a graphical game? Not this one. This is kind of a warm-up, so I'm just really practicing my C++ just because it's been like almost a month, and I figured rock, paper, scissors would be just a good way to kind of get caught up and warm up. I just do what makes it convenient to your head. Yeah. I don't know. I know that there's drawbacks to object-oriented programming. Like, there's definitely a level of abstraction that you add. But like for something this small, it's just containerizes all that information to make it easier to call. So that's why I just am deciding to do it this way. Let's see. We want to do menu, and then let's see, void display. You should try to make it procedural and just use one file. Let me, yeah. I mean, I'll look at that for sure. Gotcha. So you kind of just mean like top-bottom approach, where I kind of do it all in main and have everything go step by step rather than break it up into objects. That makes sense. I could do that. It would probably make it a little easier. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I'm thinking about this now. It's kind of complex. The setup's kind of complex for rock, paper, scissors. I probably could just do something procedural. What do you guys think? Should I... Here, I'll do like a little poll. Procedural. Object oriented. You guys can pick. I'm guessing procedural would be better for this one. I'm kind of overcomplicating it. I think this is good if you need to refactor later. Yeah, that's very true. I mean, but this isn't really like a project I'm going to come back and visit, just because it's a very... I mean, if I'm thinking about the game that I'm going to make eventually, which I'm planning, I think object-oriented is going to be the best way to go so that I can refactor things without breaking the whole file. So maybe I should just stick with object-oriented. And just keep the practice. I'm just gonna remove this for now. We can worry about that a little later. It's already been an hour thing. It's definitely nice to just kind of do a slow stream and not have to worry too much about getting a lot done. I'm just kind of focusing on what I want to do. Voted procedural, but want to undo it for OP. Do whatever suits you. Yeah, no worries, dude. It was 50-50. There was one voted each. That's fine. And you actually withdrew your poll, so object-oriented it is. Okay, so void game. And then we have throw shape. And this will be our method that is for actually throwing the shape itself. And then we have game. That doesn't really do anything right now. It's our destructor. That also doesn't do anything right now, which is fine. I think the biggest thing maybe I should just kind of set up a simple menu right now in main, and then I can kind of move it all later. That way I can kind of keep the logic in one place and then organize it after. And I could do it one time, but I feel like this will help my brain work better. Welcome to rock, paper, scissors. And then I could just do like /n. And then I could do switch, choice. Well, I guess we'd have in choice. You just set that to 0. Switch choice. And then we could have case 1, and then we could do like stood cout. Please. Well, I guess this whole point, we would want our menu separately, so we could do something like void display menu, which we'll move later, and then this could just be our menu right here. And actually the switch would just be inside our method here. And that way it's not all inside of main. And then I think for our menu options we would want to do something like please read the menu options below and select, please select from one of the menu options below. do while is what I use. Yeah, do while might be good. Just kind of review. It's been a while since I've used do while. Code to execute and while is the condition. Gotcha. So we could have our while be like the... I get you. And then we could say while choice is not equal to 0 maybe. And then, well, I guess less than or equal to. Well, this text actually can go before that. So now, if I call what we have right now, main.cpp. Oh wait. Yeah, so now this is just saying, welcome to rock, paper, scissors. Please select from one of the menu options below. And then it's, we'll do like the whole menu choice. But at least that looks good. I mean, yo, what's up, Ajis? How's it going, man? It's been so long since I've been here. I feel like it's weird seeing everybody again. So, let's see. I actually kind of want to clean this up more too, so I'm going to do... I actually really am a fan of terminal-based games, because I feel like they allow you to really get used to the command line a lot as well. And I'm a fan of that. Let's try running that again. Welcome to rock, paper, scissors. Please select from one of the menu options below. Actually, I think I don't even need this right here. Yeah, I think that looks good. How do I add colors? How to add colors to text in C++ console. I would love to add color to the Mac OS. Yeah, so it's an NC escape code, so I don't know, this is gonna work, but let's try it. Hey, it worked! That's awesome. I'm just wondering how I would separate it to just be rock, paper, scissors. Yeah, so how would I... Oh, I'm guessing... Oh, you do like a backslash. I just want the let's see. Reset code after your text. Oh, so it's 0M. Okay, so. Such an interesting way to do that. Yeah, that looks good. That looks pretty good. I like that. So let's reset this now. No. Yeah, I like that. Rock, paper, scissors. Please select from one of the menu options below. Okay, awesome. Gotcha. That makes sense, yeah. So this would just be our choice. Actually, yeah, char would be better since it's just a single character. And then we could just do... Yeah, and then we would do our switch statement. I guess we could just do like enter player one name. player 2 name, and then our third option would just be playing, or we'd have play game, and then we just have quit. Oh. Interesting. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Is it case 1? Case 1. And then we just say I guess we would just say what's up? I'm back. Hey, how's it going, 10? Welcome. Oh man, okay, so we'd want to input, let's see. Oh wait, what am I doing? It's going great. Finally finished my final exams. Nice, man. Awesome. Good for you. I'm glad that I'm not in school anymore, but I also miss it sometimes. Now you can learn OpenGL. Yeah, there you go. I'm going to continue OpenGL as well. I'm just going to be more balanced this time so that I can actually enjoy it more and not burn myself out. Because I think I definitely got to a point where I was jumping too fast through like logical, like informational things and not really applying it enough. And it just didn't feel right. Yeah, applying your learning is very helpful. I've come to understand recently. Yeah, definitely. Well, another thing too is like, I don't have to do OpenGL. I could just stick with a game engine, but I don't know. I feel like I enjoy the challenge of, you know, learning a framework and graphics programming, and that challenge also comes with a lot of information, you know. It's not easy. That's why you just gotta start small, you know. And for me, I'm just starting with a very simple game and then moving up, you know. I've recognized that's a better pattern for me. And I also relearn how programming works, you know, in the process. Oh wait, not equal to 0. Not less than or greater than equal to, or less than or equal to. Not. What am I thinking? Let's see. Even then, if you learn OpenGL, it gives you a lot of knowledge in how graphics work, so you can use OpenGL better. I'm starting learning how to use a rainbow triangle today. That's where we all start, man. It's awesome. I remember, you know, I remember doing the triangle and it was awesome. Like, let me pull up the solar simulator I made with OpenGL. This was such a fun project, and I also felt very proud because I did it all from scratch, basically, which is it very impressive, not super, but oh, let me undo the camera 2D stuff. Should actually be able to just make this run with what I had before. Wait a minute. Not main.0. Permission denied. I use Raylib on occasion. It does stuff for you like an engine. Yeah. which would involve taking a course on stream. Not sure how that sounds, but a lot of it is very practical homework-based stuff. Maybe someday. I don't know. I mean, I'm learning so much with my job right now. I don't want to, like, information overload. Also, I love Raylib. I think it's a much better choice for, like, actual projects, you know? But permission denied. Come on. Why did not? I'm gonna discard all these changes because there we go. Okay. Why is this not working? You'll have to believe me. First of all, the one thing I hate about C++, because I don't want to learn it, but I need to, is build systems. It's so boring to me. And that's something I usually have used AI to do, but I have to do it and I don't want to. Someday we'll get there. I use C++, but I don't know build systems. It's mainly for big projects. You know, using CMake or Make. I don't know, I've just had issues with it. Here's our, where we left off with OpenGL. We got a cube. I'm a printf guy, it's easier to type out. That's fair, I actually probably should start using printf. I don't know, I mean, it's actually the same equivalent to what I do. I use CMake, but I usually, yeah. It's annoying and I want to learn it. Nice cube, by the way. Thanks. I left off on the lighting section and yeah, I need to get back to it. It's very daunting coming back, you know? Like, it's hard to feel confident and feel like I'm like learning when I still feel like I have to go back to the basics, you know? Alright. Oh, I'm pretty tired. When I told AI to download or install dependencies for OpenGL, it wrote me a simple Windows program and the window doesn't even open. I would definitely suggest going to learn OpenGL for the setup. It really does a good job at walking you through creating the window. The biggest thing is GLFW, you're going to need to make sure you have the correct window hints for your system. Make sure that you have those set up correctly. But yeah. Okay guys, I'm tired and I want to just enjoy the rest of my day. I think I'm going to end stream, but I'm definitely going to probably come back tomorrow. So I'm going to try and do Saturday and Sunday streams. Honestly, this game is just kind of warming me up. I'll probably finish it tomorrow. I just kind of got distracted, you know, so I'll keep it there for now, but let me know if you guys want to join the Discord. It's in the description as well as the channel page. So yeah, I will talk to you guys probably tomorrow, but otherwise I'm in the Discord all the time. Once I get more energy and motivation, I will be going ham on the game that I'm going to start. So I'm just kind of taking it slow right now and just figured I'd do a little stream to kind of say hi to everybody and tell everybody I'm back. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. I will see you tomorrow, and most likely tomorrow. I'll keep you updated in the Discord. Have a good one, guys.